Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, this will be really, really short. And it's just a reminder that you got to be careful what you wish for. So when people who seem to be unhappy with Star Wars or pop culture in general because, in their view, pop culture is just infused with this insidious SJW rhetoric, whatever they want to say about it, be careful what you wish for. Obviously, it's the case that right now there is something of a strange thing occurring where it's you can't just dislike something. You're a sexist or a racist for disliking it. Again, I'm in no position to deny this, but when it comes to Star Wars, let's just be careful for a second. For those of us on the EU side who are primarily interested in seeing more EU continued along a parallel story path to the new canon, make sure you don't imply the wrong message. Make sure it's clear to folks trying to figure out what we want, that we're not concerned about, SJW rhetoric in the new canon. We don't care about the new canon. We care about getting more of the old canon, more of the EU, right? Think about it. If someone found the magic wand and the first thing they thought was, we're going to give the EU movement what it wants, and what I think they want is to rid the new Star Wars of, again, this SJW stuff, all you're going to do is just marginally tweak the narrative of the new storylines. We don't care about that. Whether it's SJW or not, we're not here to hate on the new canon. We're here to hate on the fact that we don't have the old canon, right? You see this recently too with this Bob Iger interview going around, and how he's admitting some regret around how rapidly they've been producing and churning out these new Star Wars films, once a year, and how there's probably going to be a slowdown. Well, everyone seems to be taking this as some sign that finally Disney and Lucasfilm are admitting that they've, made some mistakes and things like this. But folks, it's not a win for anyone that there's going to be a slowdown in Star Wars. For everyone out there who stuck around with the new canon long enough to say they didn't like Last Jedi, look at what happened. The response from corporate Disney was to say, gee, we're sorry you didn't like everything we gave you. We're going to stop giving you so much. The problem with Star Wars right now, from our perspective, isn't that they need to slow it down. They need to ramp it up. They need to give us more legends. So again, it's like, I just say this to say, be careful what you wish for. Be careful, who you're sort of directing, like, your real critique at, right? And focus on the problem, right? There might be some insidious SJW stuff you want to sort of obsessively talk about every, 5 minutes, and, use, hashtag, get woke, go broke, and, all that crap, right? More power to you. If you think that's the main issue with the world, I'm not going to stop you. Go for it. But the main problem with Star Wars isn't SJW stuff. It's not the fact that, they got too many movies or whatever. The problem, from our perspective, again, has zilch to do with the new canon, and has everything to do with the fact that we don't have more of the old.